Our next company is Capri Senior Communities. This Waukesha-based company operates approximately 1,300 age-restricted independent living, assisted living, and memory care units throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Capri experienced 35% revenue growth in 2013 and was named one of the top 5 senior living firms in the country in terms of customer satisfaction by Senior News Magazine. That's an amazing distinction, to be sure. Please welcome James Tarantino, Principal at Capri Senior Communities.
Jim is forecasting a tsunami of seniors as us baby boomers retire. In that tsunami, it will be critical for senior caregivers to provide efficient, affordable, and effective care. Jim has some ideas to share about how his company is meeting that need. Can you bring us up to date about your enhanced services program and how it works, Jim?
Good afternoon, everybody. A couple years ago, we were selected for this award, and frankly are very honored to be selected again. And at the time, just to give you a snapshot, we were operating with less than 100 employees and 2 assisted living licenses. Today, our employee base is over 300. We have 8 assisted living and community-based residential facility licenses and have 2 pending today before the state. And so I think it provides a baseline that's evidence of that growing demographic of seniors and how do we care and provide for them. If I could just read a quote that we received from one of our residents at St. Catherine Commons in response to our, we do an annual satisfaction survey. A new lease on life opened up for us the day we moved in. There isn't a day we don't count our blessings to have the chance to live here. We absolutely love our apartment. The community itself is delightful as well. The residents we've met so far are so kind and friendly. We feel a part of a special family each time we engage with the staff as well. We call this our home on the lake, and every day feels like we're on vacation. Our lives are filled with contentment and peace. Basically, we get, believe it or not, the majority of comments I get from our residents are like that. And why is that? I think if you look at the team that we've assembled both in our home office and on the properties, and if I could just ask everybody to maybe raise their hand, and what I'd like you to see in that is a wide diversity of age, and that means a wide diversity of thought. We don't believe necessarily that what we're doing today is what we should be doing tomorrow, and because our demographic, believe it or not, even though aged, their needs are changing. More is becoming known as to how to address, for example, the issues of dementia and Alzheimer's. Recently, we opened a building called the Matter House in Germantown, and that collective thought that was brought together along with our strategic partners, architects, believe it or not, civil engineers, interior designers, programming people. We even reached out to someone in Philadelphia that operates a sensory room. There's more to be known about how to use what we build as a partner into how we operate. And admittedly, I'm on the older end of our staff, so I don't know necessarily that I have the best ideas, but there's a wide diversity of thought and a collaborative manner by which how we operate our company. And that moves itself down to all of our employees and our managers on the site. Very resident-centered, and it's a different model as to how we deliver services. As national competition, and I'm sure you see the ads on TV and in the newspaper about, that Wisconsin is underserved from a national perspective. We go back to us living here in Wisconsin and being very resident-centered, knowing who our resident is and knowing who they are as a person, not somebody who's kind of looking at that menu in a drive-through fast food restaurant and saying, I need this, 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 and this. I think the way we deal with our growing marketplace is to focus on the resident and the people. And I think our success over the last couple of years demonstrates that.
Okay,